How you doing? Let me talk to y'all about the powers of caring. You know why y'all losing in life? It's because it's just something that goes on in your mind. You just feeling like it's just gotta be perfect. It's gotta be the perfect moment, the perfect time, the perfect everything. Because you're afraid to fail. What if I get it wrong and it just don't happen right? And then everybody critique me and they start laughing at me. And I start feeling some type of way and start feeling emotional about it. And that's normal for you to think like that because you're human. But the part where it goes wrong at is when y'all let that feeling overpower you and you can't do nothing in your life because you keep worrying about what if, or what if somebody troll you or do anything. Somebody gonna troll you. So y'all just need to get that out the window. Somebody gonna troll you. Somebody gonna hate on you. They're gonna do it all. But you're gonna start being successful when you just stop caring. Because at the end of the day, what you care so much for? Is it solving anything by you caring so much? No. So ways to stop caring is you have to have tunnel vision to block all that out. Because when you don't have a clear mind and you have stress on your mind, anxiety, and stuff like that, figure out a way to take your mind off that stress. So any way to be constructive, which is like doing something that you want to do that's a good purpose for you, that you want to stick to it, that's what I would do. If it's going to keep my mind off caring so much, because you caring so much, it's really like a weakness because people can take advantage of you because you care so much. And they know you're the type of person that care. Just think about it. You know how sometimes you be dealing with people and then when you act like you care so much, they take your kindness or weakness, they take you for granted because you care so much. Now start dealing with the same people and just stop caring. Start to be you. Just stop caring about stuff. Because sometimes people say stuff to you to see can they get a reaction out you. You know what I'm saying? So when you take that philosophy and you're not bothered by it, that's when people mad. Because you don't care. But that's better off for you. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a clear mind, how can you get something done? So you gotta stop stressing yourself and stop caring. So when you stop caring, that's when people gravitate more. Because you don't care no more. And I know that's weird because how are you gravitating towards me more or friendship or whatever when I don't care no more? How? Because you know why? Because they took your kindness for weakness. You care too much. And then look at yourself in life. You get into situations in life. You want to start a new journey, like a new business, a new program. There you go with your overthinking caring power. You start to care about, okay, what if I put this product out and it don't sell? Or what if I do this and it fail? That's stopping you. So once you realize to not care anymore about your situations in life, that's when you're going to feel better about yourself and you're just letting it flow. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Let it flow. Because caring is just going to take you out your mind. So caring is just going to drive you crazy and you're going to overthink stuff and it's going to be a disaster. So that's what you need to learn in life. Because that's when you become more successful. Because you stop worried about this and that. Start being your own critic, like how I always tell you. Stop caring so much about failing. You know that the company that you work for now, if you have a job or not, you may have a job, you might not work and do nothing. But I'm not judging you. But what I'm saying, for the people that's working, the job that you have now, it took them probably 5-10 years for their business to get up off the ground. You just didn't see that part. You just only see when it's established. So if you in business, and this is for my people who ain't working or want to be in business, if you in business, so what, you fail the first year. Stop caring so much. Get that mindset together. Change your mindset. Say, okay, I'm going to figure it out. I never thought of it like that. Instead of, dang, man, people ain't going to do this. People ain't going to do that. People ain't. You can't just make people gravitate towards you. So you got to figure out a way. So when you in business, that's what you have to learn. How to do your research. How to be valuable. And stop caring what people think. Because you can't be valuable when you care what people think, because where you go wrong at is that you think it's gonna be easy, and you just get too emotional because you want stuff the easy way. I ain't gonna lie, I was like that too. But you mess up when you care too much. Ain't that crazy? So say if you wanna do anything in life, and you go out there, you try to perform. You might be an actor, you might be an athlete, you might be an entertainer, or whatever you want to do. So say if you go out there and you start performing, and then you go out there like you too scared to make a mistake. You're going to be making more mistakes than ever because you keep being worried about making a mistake. People are not perfect. So with that being said, people are not perfect in life. So whatever you want to do, stop caring about making a mistake. People make mistakes. Just get it right. Take your L for that time and move on. Don't mope about it. And that's why your life is all hectic and all over the place, because you care a lot. And then once you live your life and you move on in this world, you're going to see the more and more you care and keep it real or whatever you feel like, it's all a mindset in your head. And it's going to either destroy you or hold you back, or if you don't know how to manage it, you're going to be wasting time because you care so much. So I don't want y'all to keep wasting time, because y'all much better than that. You see what I'm saying? So when you feel like this and that, you're a failure, you're nothing, or whatever, stop feeling like that. You might feel like you're nothing at that moment. Who knows? But it's up to you. So with that being said, change your mindset into a better perspective. Because if you feel like that, that's what you're going to get out the situation. And I don't want y'all to keep feeling like that. So that's why I had to change my ways, my mindset, because I cared too much about stuff. And then the stuff I cared about, it didn't even matter for real. So it's like, and once I stopped caring, I was able to progress. I was able to make those moves I regretted not making. So when you see this video, the time is now. Because I want y'all to get out y'all feelings. Because how can you get to the success or the money when your feelings in the way? You too emotional. You care. And then once you realize that caring is like a weakness, because that's where you're vulnerable. And people take your kindness for weakness all the time. And you got to stop letting them do that, because you got to stop caring. So, with that being said, I want y'all to take this video and stop caring. You know what I'm saying? So you can't control how situations are going to appear. You just have to adapt in that situation, maneuver, and learn how to move around. Once you do that, you getting it now. Because at first, some of y'all, including me, we may take a minute to get it because we hard-headed, we knuckleheads, and that's okay. But you still you, so that's okay. But you learning how to reinvent you. You learning how to be a different you because you changing your purpose, your mindset, and stuff like that. And that's what you need to do in this life. Because I noticed that. Because when you care too much, you can't sleep, you can't eat because you worry. Stop letting stuff worry you that you can't control. And I had to learn that too because, and that's a tough one. And we always want to have rebuttal towards everything. We always got to have something to say. Stop having something to say. And just more action. Less talk, more moving. Once you learn that mindset, and once you're doing something, you can't be creative if you care too much. You'll be wasting your time. You'll be all day and you'll never do it because you care too much. Or when you get out there and it's time to do it, you'll freeze up. And I know y'all had those situations in life where y'all say y'all get nervous and stuff like that. Because even when I was a kid, when I used to play basketball and stuff like that when I was younger, I used to play for this league or whatever. And my principal, he loved my basketball game. He loved it. Every time he seen me, he always used to be like, put him on the team. Him. So I still remember that to this day because when I used to play in this league called the Saturday League, and many people used to go to elementary with me, they probably remember when I used to play in this league called the Saturday League. When I used to play in this league called the Saturday League, I was only 10. I used to be worried about making a mistake. So the first couple games I got out there and I played, I was making mistakes because I was scared. I was nervous. But then the third game, I was just like, I'm just going to go out there, not worry about nothing. I'm going to go out here, play without a care, worry about nothing. I'm telling y'all this message because, you know, when I went out there and I didn't worry about nothing, I had over 20 points. And every time I was doing that, going out there playing, every game from then, I was scoring crazy. But you know, the crazy thing in life, I didn't keep that same mindset even when I was younger. I had it just for a temporary time. That's why I went wrong at, because as I got older in life, just situations, I started dealing with life more, dealing with problems more, dealing with all types of situations, because when life get to lifing, ain't nothing you can do about it. So, while we're wrong at, I should have kept that same mentality when I was a kid until now, because it's coming back to haunt me, not keeping that same mindset about not caring. Because whatever I want to do in life, I can't worry about what people think. I can't worry about me scared to make a mistake because nobody's perfect. And I keep telling y'all that over and over. And once you see this video, you're going to understand. Because you make a mistake when you care. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really not. It's simple. We just make it difficult because we care. Stop making stuff difficult. Stop overthinking. Because you're making a mistake when you overthink. You taking 20 minutes to answer a 1 minute problem. Stop doing that, man. Or sis. Because it's not going to change nothing. If you make a mistake, so what? Move on. Let's make the next mistake. That's how you're supposed to think. But not just making mistakes in general, but you're supposed to think like that, like you're not scared. You're not afraid. You don't fear nothing no more. And that's when you become powerful. Because can't nothing bother you. And you know what? The same people who had something to say, it don't even matter. because it can't bother you. So that's what I want y'all to do with y'all life. I want y'all to apply that message every day, because you can care, but don't care so much. How about that? Make that be different. So with that being said, that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to stay focused. But I want y'all to have discipline within yourself to not let nothing bother you. And watch, once you start to see that nothing can't bother you no more, and you just walking in your own purpose, you're not doing it for nobody else, you're doing it for yourself. Do that for yourself. Then you're going to start to see that I know what I'm talking about. I got a point. I'm not tripping. I got a point. Let me know if I'm tripping, but I really got a point. So let me know in the comments about it. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is that that's what I want y'all to be on. Because at the end of the day, that's going to stop you because you care too much. And you're going to start to see in your life. I ain't even got to tell you, just look at your life. When you care so much like that, does it make your life better? Or does stuff just get slowed down or slowed up when you care too much? And that's just my take on the situation. So, with that being said, let me know if I got a point in the comments, or let me know if I'm tripping. I'll see y'all in the next video.